All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So we all know the legacy that Autoflex has had in this building. Some may argue that the craze of Autoflex started in this building. It certainly was, it gathers some momentum, that's for sure. Golf WRX done the first piece on it that I personally saw. We were then sent it and I was really interested in it. And then when we tested it, we became very interested in it. So a couple of years on, at least, maybe 3 years on.
Now, yeah.
We are now starting to kind of understand a little bit more or sort of question a little bit more about Autoflex, and is it just light? Is it just soft? And it's very interesting that it's somewhat made its way into the long drive world where far and sort of explosive means more than it certainly does on the golf course. We have seen some PGA Tour adoption, Adam Scott, Brandon Grace, Jimmy Walker putting in the bag. So, I mean, very interesting that these PGA Tour players have tested it and put it in the bag. We know how hard it is to get product into PGA Tour's players' bags. So we are going to do a test today to see if it can be replicated at a lower cost. Earlier on this year, springtime, just before the season kicked off, our own Canadian Ryan Gregno broke the world ball speed record using a Canadian product at a fifth of the price of Autoflex.
He broke my record.
Yes. His club head speed was faster than probably your ball speed, Mikey boy. The Acra FX 140 M0.
No Canadian hidden technology.
No. There's no beaver tails, no maple syrup. There's no Canadian technology in this. It's just a shaft designed to be light and soft.
Yeah.
That was purely it. And obviously we're going to put that head to head against the Pink Panther.
405.
405. It's the most comparable one, right? So same length. We've got them a little bit over length. That's the way we test Autoflex in here. It is designed to be about 46 inches. It's low swing weights, all that sort of stuff, as we already know. So there's people out here or people on here that are watching who have used Autoflex. You being one of them?
Yeah, I still use one.
Still use it?
Yeah, I like it. I have nothing, no reason to change. But this is the season of new shafts, so we'll see what happens.
So what do you like about it?
I played it at 46. I struggled a little bit, so I cut it down to 45 and a quarter. And I don't know, just timing-wise, it feels great. It feels like I don't have to do much for it to, I don't hit it very far, but it definitely goes a bit further for me. So, I like the feel. Timing took a couple rounds to get used to, but after that, it feels great.
It does. Okay, well, let's just dive right in. I'm going to hit a couple with Mullen Gamer, create some baseline numbers, and then again, like we always do, we want to discuss what is the upside, and is there the same upside available at a fifth of the cost?
Definitely.
Right.
Okay, well.
Now, this is a driver, Mikey. I never built this thing to go the furthest.
No.
We spoke about that in the past. It was kind of a driver that was designed to be a golf course driver.
Yeah, find the fairway.
Fairways found, a little bit more spin, good on speed. We know the TSR3 is a ball speed monster. I don't really, to be honest, I don't really feel like I need to hit anymore. That's what it does.
That's your baseline right there. 270, you and I, you played the other day and we were talking numbers. What do you carry, driver? You're like, I carry 275, rolls up to 300. That's it right there.
That's it. That literally is it. Yeah. One and done. Okay.
Easy.
Yeah. Enter.
The Pink Panther.
The Pink Panther.
TSR3 head, 46 inches.
Yes.
405.
Immediately different strike. Like that strike made its way out to the toe.
Yeah.
Picked up a whole 5 yards and carry though, it's good. Even when you kind of raise the handle to kind of have your waggle, you feel the head droop.
Do you get that
all
the time? All the time. It's very weird.
It's very strange.
I mean, I'm used to it now, but yes, you're right. When you pick it, when
you pick it up, you literally feel the kind of load on the shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah, better strike certainly, Mikey.
Swinging driver nicely today.
Bit quicker there.
And 6'4".
And 6'4". Spinny.
This might be on record for the fastest video we ever filmed.
That seemed to have a bit more. Certainly in carry.
Yeah, 164 again. Maybe building yourself a little side driver tonight.
It's good to have a little fun, you know? I mean,
strike sounds great. I mean, it definitely has a little bit more leftward shot shape, just probably from being a bit softer and it releasing a bit more on you. But I mean, it's faster. It is a bit spinny.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, let's chuck the Acra in there. Okay, Mikey. So that's what's on offer, right? In gain, you know, turn your nose up at that amount of ball speed gain and a couple of degrees of launch, certainly higher flight.
More carry.
Optimized on the spin, you could probably see that carry, you know, hop up another 10, 15.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's legitimately...
Totally. That ball speed difference is quite good.
Yeah. I mean, and if you go to club data, I would actually probably imagine, dynamic loft is higher. So there probably is more room again to gain a little bit more.
Yeah.
Pretty decent. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what Canadian Autoflex has got. All right, Michael. Well, it's a bit more subtle than the Pink Panther, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure, but it's
I think
soft.
people will like that.
It is soft.
I will say I don't get the same. I left it. I don't get the same feel of droop. So even though this is M0 is their softest flex, it's a little bit more stable.
Okay, let's see it.
Go on, Canada. Get out there. That's pretty good. I didn't swing quite as quick at that one. I didn't feel.
Tell our inventory team to order a few M0s coming up.
It feels more stable, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can kind of go after it a bit more.
Yeah, like that one, I didn't feel like it was a great swing. Missed it, but...
Wee bit drop kick?
Yeah, it's interesting, though, that with these types of drivers, when you've got fast club head speed and you can retain ball speed, like that's still quicker than mine.
Yeah.
Or similar, but you get that high launch, low spinner out of the long shaft that makes it go miles. It's quite nice, this thing.
Yeah. Go. Like you said, definitely has a 300 carry in it. 14 and 23, that's nice too.
It's a shame. That was a quicker swing. You'll see the ball speed up a little bit in that one. I didn't get the strike.
Good miss.
It was a good miss. It's a great driver. The TSR3 is a hell of a driver.
Yeah, spinny here. That sounded good.
That was the best one.
Go.
That was the best one. All right, Mikey boy. Quite a cool little test.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was that 140 performed.
I really liked it.
Yeah. Like you said, you didn't have that droop that the 405 creates.
No. Kind of nice to be floating up in the little bit higher speed territory. It's been a while since I've been able to, fly that little bit more. There's kind of 15 yards more than my own, and like I really quite like the flight off the Acra one.
The 140 didn't have as much of that kind of leftward shot in it.
Without a doubt. The first one that I hit with Autoflex, like I hit it out the toe and it was like, dong, I felt that kind of like massive like deflection. The Acra to me felt way more solid. I'll be shocked. Well, maybe it's just because I went from Autoflex into the Acra. The Acra felt quite stable.
Yeah. Well, what do we say? It's a couple grams heavier, 45 to 48 grams.
Yep.
But still, it's the dispersion's pretty consistent, very tight down the center line, and 164 to get 15 yards more than your current driver. I mean, I'm sure you'll tinker with one.
We'll see. Good stuff, though. I mean, guys, it comes back down to the end of the day. We're talking about a shaft that in our shop retails for $250-ish.
Yeah, 265.
Right, in that territory, right? USD, it's going to be in and around the kind of couple $100 USD mark. versus a shaft that you're talking about over $700 US,
1,100 Canadian.
1,100 Canadian. I mean, if you'd done a blind test and you told me, this is spot on for me, how that felt. If you'd said to me the Autoflex one cost $260, but we've got this Canadian one called an Acra, right? And it costs $1,100. And I hit it, I went, oh, I can see why. It feels more solid, like it's got some more stability to it. I can enjoy it, I could be more consistent with it. I would have bought that if you had told me for the first time that was the way that was.
Interesting, okay, good point.
Guys, I don't think I've not done this test before. I'm not sure if we've done it with Matt back in the day, but have you tested? I'd love you to do this test because you obviously use Autoflex. Now you use a 505 XX.
No, just X.
Just X.
Not that strong.
Oh. So you use the stiffer one, which is probably why you like it.
Yeah.
Something probably closer to what we've done there with a little bit more weight.
Yeah.
But, I tell you, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to tinker with, like you said, like have one just as like a fun driver.
Yeah.
I've actually had a couple of guys reach out to me yesterday who played Autoflex. When I posted the picture of the Acra, went, yeah, I play the Acra, I love it.
Interesting.
Long drive, guys.
Okay, interesting.
So I think that's pretty cool. So if you're out there and you're looking for, something that goes a little bit longer, but you can't quite kind of, stomach the Autoflex price tag.
Yeah, the Acra 140 will do it for you.
Acra 140 will do it for you. Okay, I think we'll definitely
selling
have
a couple.
some options in our wall. That's for sure. Very, very cool. Okay, guys, stay tuned for more. We'll see you again soon.